So, what do you think you can get away with? You know, not much. Once in a blue moon, maybe, but look at this. Today, Oreos, Coca-Cola. I am so bloated. I'm tired. Okay, I can hold this in, kind of. Chest is gone, arms are gone, stomach, there it is, just relax. Take a deep breath, and there it is. And you do that regularly over weeks, over months, over years, and you will look like you're pregnant for the rest of your life. So, I love the way I looked in my 50s. I love the way I looked in my early 60s. Now, as I approach my mid-60s, I did that 2 months of garbage and started eating well again, exercising, and in no time, my body started coming together. And literally in one afternoon, everything was just kind of shot to hell for some of this garbage that people give their kids. I mean, how many of you have not given children Oreos or Coca-Cola sodas? I mean, are you out of your blankety blank? Are you out of your fucking mind? Seriously, how can you do that? And then look what happens when you're an adult. Look at the habits and how that has gone into your brain, that it's okay to put that into your body. It's not. And it's not just out here on the outside. When I hold this in as much as I can, that's as far as it goes, because I will bet you that there is visceral fat. Your viscera, your guts, that also collects fat. I remember in biology class, dissecting hearts and various organs, and they had like these layers of fat on them. It was gross. And that's happening inside your body too. So even though, get the lighting just right, you can kind of see my abs under this layer, this, new layer of fat. But what do you want, It is fun to be attractive. It is fun to feel attractive. And it is fun to be in shape and to feel good and energetic. And it is not fun. It doesn't feel great to be short of breath and to feel your stomach just bloating. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos where they mix Coca-Cola with hydrochloric acid, what's in your stomach, and it doesn't thin it out. It doesn't mix. It turns into like, those snakes you light at 4th of July. It turns it into this foam, this like gelatinous foam, and that's in your body. So even though you think you're drinking it, you're like suddenly putting this sludge. It turns into sludge once it gets in there. And I definitely feel it. I feel it. Oh, I take a deep breath to belly breathe and get some air in my lungs. And this is what happens. So this is the best I can do right now, is holding it in like this. But just relaxing. And today I put on a white tank top, and I went, okay, I am not putting this on again until this belly has flattened out, till I have a chest again, till I have arms that are worth seeing sticking out of there. And it's not that you have to look amazing all the time, but you will look better and you will definitely feel better. Today I posted a bunch of pictures, like from when I was 59, when I was 61, 63, and 64. And by the time before I get to 65, this is going, this is coming, and I'm going to look awesome again like I did when I was 61 and 62. I mean, some of those pictures are amazing. I look at them and I can't believe it myself when I look at what I look like now. And I know that some of you think this isn't that bad, but honestly, this is not what is under here. This is not what is in here. And it's the same for you, you know. You don't have to be Superman all the time. You don't have to be perfect. But it's nice when you feel good. It's nice when you feel like you look good. It's nice when you have energy. So that, you know, this is enough to just be a reminder. In the days when I had anxiety disorder, I was taking off sugar, yeast, and anything fermented. And I thought, what am I going to eat? That's where my whole kind of cooking and food photography began and turned into my cooking show. Because I would take pictures of things that I made, because I love making my food look beautiful, but I had to find out ways to eat well so I could get over that miserable anxiety disorder. It felt like you were having a heart attack morning, noon, and night. I'm not exaggerating. It was a nightmare. And that diet changed my life. It wasn't, you know, pretty soon it wasn't restriction. It was, I started loving the vegetables, the fruits, what I was eating, and I liked how I felt. I liked that I had energy. I liked that I felt good, and I liked that I could think better, that my mind got clearer. You know, tonight I just feel sluggish and bloated, and that was just from, you know, one of these mini packs of this garbage and this. So it's a good reminder. When I did the diet for the anxiety disorder, I started to feel good, and after 1 week I went, oh, I feel good and I want a Coke, and I took a sip of Coke and boom, I felt like shit again. So, you know, I've had Cokes where I drink it and I feel fine afterwards, but the next day I feel sluggish and I have a hard time waking up, groggy. That's not normal and natural to wake up groggy like that, you know, or you hit the snooze button, or when you just like go, oh, I gotta get out of bed. What's normal is when you just kind of wake up, when the light comes into the room, and you're just like suddenly you're up and there, and it's no effort to get up and start your day. Drag your ass around. It's because of this shit, this garbage that we put in there. You know, eventually, and you do that every day, and you will pay for it. You're probably paying for it now. So I'm just here to tell you that you don't have to do what I say. You don't have to do what anybody says. But I'm here just to tell you that this is my experience, and I love feeling good, and you can feel good too. And so it's not a matter of, oh, these, you know, this same old that we keep hearing again, the sugar and the whatever, you know, the yeast. It's just, there are certain things that if you do this, this will be the result. If you do this, that will be the result. You know, when I make a painting, I said this the other day, if I want bright red in the painting, I can't use blue paint. If I want to use blue paint, fine, I'll use blue paint, but I cannot get the result of red when I'm using blue. And it's the same thing here. If you want to look and feel good, you can't put crap in your body. You can't pretend. Put good stuff in there, and you will feel the difference. You will see the difference. And it's, once you feel great, it's hard to go back to not feeling great. And again, this is just one afternoon. I felt great before I did this, and I feel like shit tonight. So guarantee you, by tomorrow, this is all going to be washed out of me. Start that process of cleaning that out again. It's got to get all the way through my system, and it's in there for, you know, a while. It's leaving residue in there. It's going to take a little bit of time just to catch up and get that out again. Not forever, but I want to feel great again. I want to feel like I did this morning. I had endless energy, and this, instead of kind of perking me up at the end of the day, gave me a little buzz, and then I was just like, bah. So, enough. There you go. You know, if you're in the Vitality Challenge, if you're doing any of that, what is it that you want? What is it you're looking for? What do you think you can have in your life? What do you think is possible? I mean, there's a video I saw of this woman who was like 400 pounds, and now she's down to kind of my size right now. And it took her a long time, but so much is possible. But it took diligence, it took effort, it took doing something. And I tell you, for me to be fit and for me to be feeling energetic, it's not huge and difficult, because I have gotten good habits over time, and I will get back in shape fairly quickly, like I said in one of my recent videos, because that's my general lifestyle. So when you do fall off the wagon or go, whatever the expression is, go south with all this, you won't pay forever. You will recover quicker, because it is your general state to be healthy. So, there are people that need you, people that love you, and if you can't do it for yourself, do it for them. This is Anton with Best Is Now. Remember, be good to those you love, be good to yourself. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.